Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deepa Brar and I'm here to inspire you all to live a deeply beautiful life. So today's video is super requested by you guys. We are going to be talking about the best supplements for hair growth. Before we get into this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can find out exactly when I post my next video. So you guys might have noticed that I haven't been posting a lot of videos lately. There's a very good reason for that. I'm working on some really exciting special projects for you guys. Really hard at work over here and it's taking a lot of my time and a lot of my energy, but soon enough I'll be launching a bunch of stuff that's going to help you with your hair loss. And I can't even tell you how excited I am. I wish when I'm approaching these projects, I'm just thinking about back when I was losing my hair, what would I want to have to help me? What would I want to have as a resource? So I'm so insanely excited to share this all with you guys. So stay tuned because I'm going to be releasing a bunch of stuff in the next few months. All right, so let's get into the video. So for today, we're gonna be talking about the best supplements for hair growth. And the first and most important thing to do is to go to your doctor and get your blood checked for your levels of vitamin D, B12, iron, and zinc. Those are the four most important hair growth nutrients. If you are low or deficient in any of those, that could be a big, huge indicator as to why your hair's been falling out. So that's what I always say. That's the most important thing to tackle first. Once you know where your levels are at, then you can supplement accordingly. So we're going to be talking about which supplements work for hair growth and then also to why they work for hair growth, because I feel like it's super important to know why you're doing certain things to heal your body. So when I talk about these supplements, I'm going to be talking about which ones are really good for hair growth and why they help your body and why they help to regenerate hair growth. So the first one we're going to be talking about is B12. Now B12 is super important because it helps in the production of red blood cells. So you guys might have remembered in my other videos me talking about the anatomy of hair and how the follicle is inside the bulb, which is inside your scalp, and it's connected to your body through the papillaries. So the papillaries are the blood source, and what they're designed to do is to deliver oxygen and nutrients that your follicle needs for your hair to grow. It's super important to have a really rich supply of blood because your blood is what enables the papillaries to do their job, which is why B12 is important, because B12 is responsible for producing red blood cells. So the next one we're going to be talking about is vitamin D. Now vitamin D deficiency has actually been linked to alopecia. So this is a super important one to check out to see if you are deficient or not. Vitamin D is responsible for stimulating new and old hair follicles. So keratin is a protein that is found in our hair, and vitamin D is metabolized by keratinocytes. So when you're deficient in vitamin D, the keratinocytes have a real problem with controlling the rate of hair growth and hair shedding. So that's why it's super important to find out where your vitamin D levels are at and supplement if necessary. So the next one we're going to be talking about is iron. And iron is responsible for transporting blood throughout your body and to get the oxygen to your hair follicles. The better circulation you have in your scalp, the quicker your hair is going to grow. So ferritin is a protein that helps to store iron in your body. And there's also some ferritin in your hair follicles. So when you're deficient in iron, your body is going to borrow some of that ferritin in your hair follicles to help boost circulation. And this can really be the cause of why a lot of people end up losing their hair. So you definitely want to check out your iron levels. So now we're going to be talking about zinc. So zinc is super important because it's responsible for the hair strength, so the strength of your hair. When your hair is weaker, so if you're deficient in zinc, it can cause to weakening of the hair, which can make it fall out a lot more easily. Now zinc also helps with DNA and RNA production, which is a requirement for the division of follicle cells. So if you have a good amount of zinc in your body, it can help to actually promote the growth stage of the hair growth cycle. But you want to be careful with zinc. You don't want to get too much because that can also be harmful. So that's why it's good to monitor your levels of zinc. And another interesting thing about zinc is that people that are going gray, especially when it comes to alopecia, it could be a zinc deficiency, because in some studies they've seen that when they've supplemented the zinc and gotten it back to the correct level, the color of the hair actually reversed from the gray, which is super interesting. Now we're going to be talking about biotin. And biotin is really interesting because, as we mentioned, keratin is a protein found in hair. Well, what biotin does, it actually strengthens the infrastructure of that protein, which can make your hair a lot stronger and increase the rate of follicle growth. All right, let's talk about omegas now. So omega-3 in particular is found in fish oil. You can get it in caplets, or you can actually get it directly from the fish. All of these nutrients, they say that the best way to get your supplement obviously is from food. So if you're eating a varied diet full of a lot of vegetables and good quality protein, you can get a lot of your supplements that way. If you want to take the supplements in pill form, I believe that when you're deficient, you kind of need to really inundate yourself with those nutrients to get yourself back to that level. And then eventually you want to switch that over to getting it from your actual food sources. So back to omega-3s. So they're really important for getting protein and nutrients into your hair follicles, as well as preventing inflammation and increasing circulation in your scalp, which can promote hair growth. So omegas are really great. So now we're going to be talking about L-glutamine. So L-glutamine is one of the most commonly found amino acids in your body. But the thing about L-glutamine is that the production actually slows down as you go into your older age. So that's why it's really good to supplement it to promote hair growth. And your body, when it's under a lot of stress, which we said that stress is one of the biggest causes for hair loss or alopecia. When your body's under a lot of stress, it really needs that glutamine at that time more than ever. And especially also too when it's under physical strain. And another interesting thing about L-glutamine is that it delivers sulfur to your hair follicles, which is really necessary for hair growth as well. And now we're going to talk about probiotics. So probiotics are really interesting because it's what you need to take to promote gut health. And at the core of a lot of autoimmune issues is poor gut health. So if you can make gut health a priority by, like I said, eating a nutrient-dense diet, it will really help your body to deliver the nutrients that it gets from the food directly to your skin's cells. And so what that means is if it's getting the nutrients to your hair follicles, that's going to promote hair growth, it's going to reduce inflammation, it's going to reduce the effects of stress in your scalp. So all over, probiotics are super important for gut health. And a healthy gut means a healthy body. And another thing I'm going to say about probiotics before we move on to the next vitamin is that it's really great at helping with hormone control as well. So regulating your hormone levels. When you have a healthy gut, it just can really help your body to balance those hormones. All right, and the last one that we're going to be talking about is BioSil. So BioSil is a patented vitamin that contains silicon and choline. And the reason why I include this in my list of the best supplements for hair growth is because my mom was actually using this way back when she was losing her hair, and her hair wasn't linked to alopecia or anything like that. It was just natural menopausal hair loss, and she started to supplement with BioSil and she wasn't taking anything else, and I actually saw her hair like really thicken and grow in, and it was pretty remarkable. This was way before I even had alopecia, a long time before that. So I just remembered that supplement when I was going through my hair loss, and then I remember talking to the pharmacist when I was trying to get new supplements and stuff for my hair loss, and they were saying that it was a really good one for alopecia. So I'm just going to go through and read off what is on their website because they have some really interesting information. So the silicone that you find in BioSil is biologically active form, and the choline is a nutrient that neutralizes collagen destroying homocysteine and helps to regulate cortisol, which is super important. And when you combine them together, so the patent is like the name is CH-OSA. You're not going to find these in another supplement. So when they're combined together, they say that the two components stabilize each other out, so they're absorbed by the body the best when you combine them together. So it activates the collagen producing cells in your body, improves nutrient flow to your hair root, and enlarges the hair root itself, and helps to bind the keratin fibers in each strand, which is great because it reduces split ends. So it activates the body's production of collagen, elastin, and keratin, and protects existing collagen and elastin from damage. So overall, it's doing a really great job at strengthening your hair, which helps in giving your hair the chance to really grow and flourish. I know I said that was the last one, but honestly, this one's the last one. You want to get in a really good multivitamin. That's super important as well, just to kind of help your body overall, just get any nutrients that it's missing. So those are the best supplements for hair growth. If you guys know of any that have helped you or somebody that you know that it's helped, please let us know in the comments so other people can benefit from that information. And if you have any requests for videos, please let me know in the comments as well. If you guys have any questions, you can DM me on Instagram at Deepa Barar. And like I said, I have a bunch of exciting projects coming out, so I can't wait to release those and to help you guys even further. And I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I will see you guys next time on the next video. Take care.